Okay, here we go. I had to turn my microphone on. Welcome to the NeedleBugg. My name is Karen, and I am so glad you're joining me today. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and hanging out with me and going through this lost tube journey with me, whether it be ups or downs or heaven only knows what, because you never know what you find here. And to all my new subscribers, which there have been quite a few of you lately, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, for giving the channel an opportunity to find, hopefully you're finding something that you like here and will continue to come back. Today, I thought we'd take a look at the rabbit hole I fell down. I fell hard. I feel like Alice in Wonderland, who fell down the rabbit hole and can't get out. Because I keep trying new things and I keep trying to perfect what I did find. So I should tell you, especially the new people here, that this is a channel about all kinds of needlework. We started with counted cross stitch, do some heart hanger embroidery. Now we're adding some needle lace, which is something new for me. So this is something I'm not proficient at. This is something I am learning and just wanting to share that process with you. So really, you can find about anything here that can be done with a needle and a thread. I always say the projects here require a one-eyed needle, which rules out things like crochet hooks and knitting needles. But what we do here requires a needle with just one eye. So hopefully you'll find something. Hopefully you'll join in with me and give some of these techniques a try. You know, what does it hurt? What does it hurt? I have fun learning them or attempting to learn them. And believe me, I have had my share of, well, starts that didn't work. That were wrong in one way or another. And you know what? You chalk it up to, okay, but I got better at this, so let's try this, and let's just do it again. Because many of these things just require a lot of practice. And that's okay. I don't have a problem with that. So let's take a look at some of my practicing that I've done this week. So let's switch the camera here. There we go. Well, see, I have to put it on a board that's black so that you can actually see it, because it's white thread and it won't show up. So let's start here. Yeah. This was one of my not too bad pieces, but the reason that I ditched this one was because, see here, there's a big gap. Here, there's hardly any gap. It kind of jets out oblong instead of being round. So it's, I don't know, maybe it's growing a tumor or something here, but it's rather misshapen for what it's supposed to be. So this one was not a keeper. Okay. The object, this is called Mediterranean knotted lace. The other name for it, and I don't know if there is actually a difference in these two, or if it's just the areas that they came from that they used the name, they just called it two different things. It's also, you can also find it under Armenian, Armenian lace. There's lots of YouTube videos, and there's one particular person, and I will try and remember to link her in the drop-down box because her instructions are really very good. And this lace really is just a matter of tying knots. That's all it is, tying knots. However, the trick is that the distance, these petals need to all be the same length. These, I forget what she calls these, if they're joins or, but these things that go from each petal to petal up here need to all be the same length. So that's the hard part for me, is to get everything even, to get all those components the same length. So see here, I have them pretty long. Over here, they're much shorter the way they're supposed to be. So it's like, okay, I started out the round here and they got too long, but I got a little better and they're what they're supposed to be. So it's practice, 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 and then you practice. But it's coming. Well, and I'll get to that and show you. This one, well, it got a little better. My loops here were all pretty equal, but these petals here are all pretty equal, but my things up here are kind of better, but not the way I would like them to be. This one, Karen thought she'd be wise and try and just come up with doing her own pattern. Well, yeah, like, yeah, not. First of all, my loops aren't all even. They're all befuddled. They don't even all look alike. Then this row here, well, it's not too bad, but again, they're not all even. These petals, they're terrible. They're terrible. They're all different and big and small and twisted and and then I started going around, and like I said, I was just playing around with this one to get the gist of knots and what have you. So, you know, this was going in the circular file. Yeah, not a keeper, not a keeper. But again, it's experience. It's continuing to try and not just give up. So that one. This guy down here got a little bit better, but again, uneven loops. And okay, you're talking to the woman who in counted cross stitch will rip to undo a knot. So put that in perspective for this. It has to be right. So I keep trying. I'm not giving up. I am persistent. So this one, again, better, but doesn't suit. So now I'm working on this one. And this one I am following along with, her first name is Ashley. I'm following along with her videos. This is the one so far I am the happiest with. However, there's still issues where some of these areas are not even. See, there's that one's too short. This one might be a little on the long side. This is getting a little crowded over here. So I'm going to finish this round and then see what happens. See, does this even itself out a little bit? We'll see. So I'm still playing with this one, but this one by far is the best one yet. By far. So that is that. But it really is kind of fun. I really am enjoying doing it. Yeah, right now I'm not exactly even missing my cross stitch. I have done some, very minimal, maybe 100 stitches a day, maybe. I try and still do some every day, but it's not a whole lot. This I can sit and just keep trying. So that's the Mediterranean lace. The tatting, I'm really pretty good to go with that. Here, this was an early refresh your memory kind of thing, because when I learned to tat, I was in my mid-20s. And my first husband had an aunt, an elderly aunt, who knew how to tat, and I asked her to teach me. And she taught me shuttle tatting, which was fine. And I did make a few things with it, and gave them as gifts. But I really hadn't done a whole lot. Well, I really hadn't done anything since. So I really had to kind of refresh my memory. And I kind of found that my hands don't exactly like tatting with a shuttle. They just don't kind of like that anymore. So I started needle tatting using a tatting needle. And that's what these are done with. And really, that is so much nicer. It's a piece of cake and so much nicer. So I will show you a little bit of that in just a few minutes. So this was let's refresh our memory on how to do it. It was an easy thing to refresh. I had done some needle tatting way back when, but again, I had to refresh and how to do it. So then let's see, there we go. I did this one. This one was not a keeper because I should have really made my picots a little longer so things joined a little bit nicer. Other than that, it was okay. And this, I thought, oh, okay, let's see, because this was the only thing I had as far as a pattern was this piece here, but I wanted to add more to it. So that, oh, okay, I'll just make something up. Well, that was a big joke. Big joke. Because you see, that looks pretty not so nice. So this one will go in the bin also. And then, oh, here we go. Then with the big thread, now this is size 10 crochet cotton. Then I made, where am I here? Turn. There we go. I did this. Now, my issue with this is, can you see it? Too big. Didn't pull the chain tight. No, wait, I'm upside down here. Anyway, not all my chains are equal. And to top it all off, I did, when I started to do this round, I was going to use the middle chain. Well, there I used the middle chain. Then old dopey me went to the wrong one. Went to the wrong one. Went to the wrong one. And continued with the wrong one till I got back to here. Yeah, no. So, although this was a nice bit to practice on, and had everything been connected the way it was supposed to be connected, it would have been a quite usable piece for what I wanted to use it for. But it wasn't, so I then went to some finer size 30 tatting crochet cotton, and I've done this one. Much, much better. Much better. So this will get at least one more round and possibly two. And it will be fine to use for the intent that I have in mind for this. So, unlike the Mediterranean knotted lace, the tatting is going quite okay. And, it really is kind of fun, too. It's just very portable, sitting. It consists of, if you've done macrame, and you've done, I think it was called a half hitch, or when you lark's head your floss onto a thread drop, that's all this is. Doing it over the needle, and that's all it is. Very easy, very easy. Again, the hardest part is getting things even and pulling things tight and doing all that stuff. So then I had one more tatting project, which was this heart. Threads here. Wrong way, Jose. There we go. And this came out pretty good. Pretty good. It has a couple minor glitches in it, but for the most part, I'm pretty happy with this one. Now, I'm thinking, again, for the intended use, I am going to do another one, and I am going to make some of these picots, where the joins occur, a bit longer, so things connect better. And I would like, see if I can do it, I would like this to come down in a little further to make the heart. So I might just make some adjustments to the pattern. Or if I make my picots a little longer, I will be able to have that happen without adjusting the pattern at all. Now, when this when things like this are finished, what you should do is, and again, this part is the learning curve for me, is starch it, make it stiff. So starch it and iron it. And then I can use it for the project that I have it intended for. But I may just make this again, like I said, and because this picot could be a little longer here, but you can just pull them up like that. Use your crochet hook and you can pull them up, make them longer. So you just do that. But in here, it just needed to be longer so that it laid nicer. But I'm very, very happy with this, or my abilities to do this. So that's a good thing. So that has been the rabbit hole that I have gone down up to the point today. But then I found another one. Oh, another one. Now, I'm going to have to show it to you on my iPad because I don't think I pulled a picture to put in here. So let me find it. Let me remember what it was called. Oh, there it is. PUNTCELL. No, that wasn't it. That was not it. Let me look here. PUNCETTO. Okay. Let me find a picture. There was here it is, a very gorgeous picture of it. I don't want to go in Facebook here. There we go. There we go. See that? Look at that. And that is all done with just crochet cotton and a needle. And I found, if you look, pancetto, it's another Italian, I believe it's Italian. But oh, look at that one. Oh, look at that. Look at those. Oh my. Just look at those. Oh, do you see the hole going further? Going further and further and further. And I found okay, there is a website. Oh, it's upside down. Hold it. Let me flip you. There we go. This website, and she has directions for how to do it. It's like a lesson for how to do it. Now, it is written in whatever her language is, but you can translate it into English. But it looks like you're just zigzagging with your thread, and you're doing just some kind of simple like you do in the Mediterranean embroidery. Wrapping the thread around your needle. Well, really sort of similar to a buttonhole stitch. So need I say more? What do you think? Should we try it? Should we try it? Yeah. Look at that. You can make empty spaces. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh my lands. It's gorgeous. Absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. I'm just flicking through here. Look at that. Oh my God. So we have tried reticello. We have tried Mediterranean knotted embroidery, tatting. Now this, how do you say it? Pancetto. We're finding all kinds of new things. So we are really expanding the things that we do on this channel besides counter cross stitch and full coverage. So I want to keep it interesting. So in light of all of this, and in light of, let's see, Christmas is 2 weeks away. Oh my goodness, where does the time go? And New Year's is a week after that. So I was thinking about this. I was thinking, since we're starting a new year, I challenge you all to learn something new. You pick. Can be your choice. Now, I would love if it's some form of needlework, but I challenge you to learn something new. Give yourself a little variety. I've kind of started doing that already, just because I really felt like I needed something different for a while. Yeah. But this has been a really fun adventure. So, if you want to join me and learn something new, put a comment in the box, in the comments below, and let me know what it is you want to learn. If it's one of these, I'm maybe before, well, I haven't done a live in in months, a very long time. And I almost did it today. Almost. But I'm thinking of maybe next weekend doing a live, and then we can all have a discussion on these different types of needlework. And if there's an interest, we can do some lives and learn them together. I think that would be a lot of fun. So let me know what you think. And hopefully there are some of you out there who already know how to do this, who would also be willing to join those sessions and give those of us that are learning some tips on how to do this easier, because there's a learning curve. I'm not gonna lie to you about that. There is, as you saw, there's definitely a learning curve, but it's a fun learning curve. So I don't know that I have anything else for today. I just wanted to touch base and let you know that I didn't fall off the face of the earth, at least not yet, and let you know what I have been up to the last, I don't know, when did I do a video? 2 weeks ago? Or maybe about a week and a half ago. But anyway, this is what I've been up to and probably will be up to for a little bit, in between getting ready for Christmas. Yesterday, we went to my grandson's 10th birthday party, which was quite fun. It was just family, but that's quite all right. He's turning into just the cutest little man. He's not a little, he's so mature for his age. It's like he's not a little kid anymore. But Nana would like him to be a little kid a little longer. Both are getting so big and so grown up. But so we did that yesterday. Of course, Nana had to bake the cake on Friday. And the order, I have a standing order for birthday cake. Whenever one of their birthdays is, I have a standing order for a chocolate cake, which means I have a recipe for a cake called a black magic cake, which is scrumptious. And you make it a day ahead and it's even moister the next day. Oh, it's so good. And then it has to have chocolate icing. Hence the name Nana's chocolate cake. So that's Nana's standing order that she has to make every year. And they usually make it the day before the party. So that was Friday. So that was, yeah. Plus, there's the routine grocery shopping and all of that stuff in there. Yeah. So I'm thinking there was something this week. I can't remember. Oh, I know what I have to for Christmas. I am going to make a scavenger hunt for them to get their present for Christmas this year. So it's a matter of giving them a rhyme, then they have to figure out where in the house they have to go to the spot that rhyme is talking about. And then when they get there, they have a task to perform in order to get the clue for the next place that they have to go and the next task. Until finally at the end, they will get their Christmas present. Now, I don't think they watch this, but I'll let you know after Christmas what the present was. It's a big present, but it's not physically big. Okay? So it's big, but not physically big. So, yeah. to make it fun, they have to solve all their clues to be able to get their present. And then at the end of that, they'll get the envelope that says, okay, now you go here. And then when they get there, their present will be there. So Nana has to put that together yet. Didn't do that yet. I'm running out of time. It's only 2 weeks away. But I'd rather do this. So I cannot think of anything else that I have to update you on. After the gifts are given that I am going to use these laces for, I will show you pictures. I will take pictures when they're finished, and then I will put the pictures in the next video, or in a video after Christmas, so that you can see what I did. I don't want to give the surprises away. So we'll see. It's always fun to make surprise handmade gifts. That's a whole nother subject that I don't know that I want to go down that road. I've had people say, "Oh, you made something. Couldn't you afford to buy me anything?" Yeah, but I put a lot more than money into making you a gift. But not everybody gets that, so it's okay. But I know these things are going to people. I'm not going to say whether it's friends or family, because it could be either or both. They will appreciate the time and the effort and everything that goes into making them. So it'll be fun. So my friends, I will be back before Christmas. I promise. Let's try and do a live before Christmas. Maybe sometime toward the end of next week or the beginning of the following week. And we will have a live chat about all these needle laces and see how that goes. So think about meeting my challenge. Learn something new. Pick one of these and we can all learn it together, so that you're not out there on a limb all by yourself trying to figure something out. So put a note in the comments and let me know what that will be. So until the next time, my friends, just remember, there are no rules in cross stitch, even though there are rules in some of these other things. But enjoy. Have yourself a great rest of the weekend, and I will see you next time.